What's up, people? It's your boy Slap. In this video, I'm going to talk about cause and effect. Human interactions are based on cause and effect. If you surround yourself with positive people, you are going to be positive. If you surround yourself with negative people, you're going to be negative. Positive people give knowledge, enlightenment, they bring smiles, and they bring joy. So when you're around these kind of people, you are going to be around them because they have a positive effect on your life. But we hang around negative people, people who are angry, depressed, frustrated, annoyed, never happy. These are the people you're going to avoid because they don't add any value. The old saying goes, misery loves company. If you surround yourself with people who live in the past, they mope around talking about things could have been different, those are the people you have to avoid. Because if you surround yourself with losers, you may pick up their habits unconsciously. Pick up their habits. Because if everyone you know is always complaining about their life, you will complain as well. That's the way it is. There are some people out there who had to remove people from their life because they're adding no value. Okay? There are many people today who wasted their 20s. Okay? I'm not talking about they changed careers. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who did nothing valuable with their time, such as they spent their time drinking, spent their time smoking, they spent their time doing nothing. They never tried to, better themselves. They never tried it. They spent their time playing around. Now they enter their 30s, some enter their 40s. Now they're pissed off because they realized they wasted their time. They wasted their youth. They wasted it. Now those people walk around throwing around their negative energy. Any person who has a dream or a goal, they will try to destroy it because they never accomplished their goals in life. And this happens more than people think it does. Some people cannot even hide their misery. Some people can't even hide the fact that they're bitter. They can't even hide it. A lot of times, you have people out here who never accomplished anything. So they now take their anger and frustration out on other people who did what they wanted to do or trying to, better themselves. They're trying to distract them or interfere with their goals. Those are the miserable people. People who give you advice that you never asked for, those are the people you gotta be careful of. Because 9 out of 10 is not genuine. It's funny to me how many people want to give you advice when they have nothing to show for their accomplishments. There are some people today who have no accomplishments, nothing. They can't even tell you what they do for a living, but they want to give you advice. When you look at negative people, they think the world has to tolerate their behavior. Let me give you an example. Customer service is one of the worst jobs to ever have because there's a policy in most companies. Not a policy, but it's more of a philosophy that says the customer is always right. And to what I understand, they made that philosophy because they want to satisfy the customer by any means. Because since the customer is spending their money by choice at their establishment, they are going to try to make the customer happy by any means. But this is where the issues kick in. You have some customers out there who think that they can talk to the employees anyhow they want to, because if they respond back, they have a chance of losing their job. And you can see these things online. You can find these things online. Go on YouTube, type in customer service fights. You can find them. So when somebody is throwing out negative energy, the receiver responds with negative energy because that person transferred that energy to the other person. It's cause and effect. That's the thing that really gets me sometimes, is that you have so many negative people out there. They say the customer's always right, and I can tell you, I worked in customer service. The customer is not always right. Okay? When you surround yourself with positive people, they are going to uplift you. See, people who are happy in their life do not have time for nonsense. Okay? They're not going to sit around and talk about people. Let me tell you something. I've seen people who are successful. They ain't got time to gossip. They have no time for that stuff because if they're not working, they are enjoying their life. Okay? They're traveling, hanging out with people they like. They ain't got time for that. People who have nothing going on in their life, they just sit there and talk about other people all day long. That's all they do. Successful people do not have time to discuss other people because they have stuff to do with their life. A lot of people today have failed in life. And I'm telling you guys what I've seen. A lot of people today have failed. Okay? People failed in life. And how you know someone failed in life is when they do not have a decent quality of life. A decent quality of life. Okay? How you know someone failed is very, very simple. If somebody goes to a job they do not like and they cannot take care of their basic needs with no problems, it's a failure. Okay? Quality of life is the most important thing. Quality of life, how I define it as doing things that make you happy. That's quality of life. You go to a job, you like the job. You have a good personal life. Okay? You travel, you see new things. That's quality of life because you enjoy it. Many people today do not enjoy their life. They blame other people. Oh, they blame their past. They blame the boss. They blame whoever to not make themselves look somehow. Humans react on cause and effect. That's just the way it is. If people are successful, it's going to encourage others to be successful. Nobody wants to be around losers. Nobody wants to be around a loser. And there's so many people today who messed up in life, and now they look to blame everyone. They blame everyone for their problems. They blame everybody. It doesn't matter how small it is. It don't matter. They blame other people. Those are the people who are always by themselves. Because you can only complain about people for so long before it gets old. You know what I mean? It gets old after a while. Do you really think people want to hear about a 40-year-old man or woman talking about other people's lives? Do you think people want to hear that stuff? Those are the people that don't go far in life. But my point of the video is about cause and effect. If people are positive, you are going to be around positive people. People who are negative, you will not be around them. So if you have coworkers or you have people in your life who are just bitter, they're upset most of the time, they're depressed, mood swings, those are the people you're going to avoid because they don't make you feel good about yourself. Cause and effect. If you have somebody who helps you out when you're in trouble, guess what? You are going to be around them because they add a positive value. It's cause and effect. You know, a lot of people don't understand this. Some people think that it's normal to live in chaos. Some people think it's normal. But people who are intelligent know that you don't surround yourself with chaos or drama on a daily basis. People who are smart, they cut those people out of their life. They don't deal with it. You know? So anyhow, let me rethink. Peace.